Hello and welcome back to Shelfingen Layout update number 6. I thought I'd do another very quick update because I've done a little bit more scenic work on the layout. Starting here where the staff car park is for the signal box, I have added a stone wall, which is a couple of bits of balsa wood, well one piece of balsa wood. I cut a groove there and then just bent it slightly so it didn't snap, but it just flexed. Glued and painted that, and I've added some more woodland scenics overgrowth there. And another thing I've done, I also weathered up the station sign there a little bit, just by using a paintbrush which had a little bit of paint on it, and I just very lightly brushed it on just to give it a bit of a weather beaten look. Also added some more shrubbery there. And what else have I done? I have painted the platforms here. I filled them in with polyfiller. That was a job that I said I had to do earlier on. I've done that, and also I have produced a little bit more scenic work over here. I've added some more woodland scenics flock scatter, and I've just done a little bit of a feature over here. I wasn't quite sure what to do. So I thought, well, I'll put a few bits of track, some old rails and sleepers. I've glued all that in place. I am going to weather those rails lightly to give them a rusty sort of look, but that there is, you know, leftovers from some track alteration that took place, and the bits of track have been left there, and I put the foliage sort of going up there. I also, that where those two sort of yellowy coloured sort of windows are, the grey bit of cardboard that wraps around in underneath the oval roof, I replaced that stone walling bit because I thought it didn't look right. And I've also added that sort of black and white there. That's actually a 00 gauge notice board. Well, I thought that could look like some sort of large notice board on the side, which could have, you know, arrivals on there or some sort of roster for the drivers or something. And again, I have also weathered up the Shelfingen station sign because I thought realistically, years of steam locos and diesels and, you know, the smut and fumes and all that from trains, and, you know, the weather beaten look again. So I've weathered that up, and I've also repositioned the clock, just moved it along a bit. So that just makes it look a little bit better. And I've also added, I don't know if you see there, a little notice board on there, and I've wrapped round some grey bits of cardboard around the pillars. There's the other one there. Just wait for that to get into focus. With a little notice board there, that just tidies up the sort of rough edges of the balsa wood. I'm pleased with that over there. It's a good little space filler, that. Complements that. Easy, you know, straightforward, no problem. And that just complements the rest of the shrubbery which I've added there, and around the signal box. And back there, so there's the stone sort of wall there, just keeps everything nice and, you know, tidy. That's literally it. So that was just a really quick update. I just thought I'd show you that, because the scenery on this is well on the way now, and the next job on this will be to get some little packets of passengers and figures and put those on the station platform. And I also need to get a couple of station name boards to put on there as well, bearing in mind I am just modelling the sort of mostly the ends of the platform, so really I only really need to sort of have a little bit of activity sort of around about here on the platforms, because they look a bit bare at the moment. So once I've got those in place, I don't know about overhead catenary, so that's something else I need to think about. Anyway, that was just a quick update, again just to show you a bit more scenic work. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.